What's up, guys? Chris Kane here to look at a game called Disturbed. This is a horror choose your own adventure game that's on Steam. It is completely free if you want to try this out yourself. I've heard some pretty interesting things about this game. It is, I don't know what you'd call this. This is like visual novel maker or whatever, but the art looks really good. So we're just going to get started. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt and your cow is sick. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind. You're going to do something about it. Another game that I really like, these hand-drawn games. That's what this looks like. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. Oh, I can't save here. Okay. I was going to say great thing about these visual novel games is that you can just save anytime you want, but not when you make a choice. We can go in the house, or we can go in the shed. You attempt to open the shed door, and the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. You're already failing at life. What's my crops looking like? A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. Let's go to the house. You stand in front of your home. Oh, yeah, go to your house. Look at that. A key must be in here, hopefully. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything's the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation's still there. Let's try to save. There we go. Read your journal. Let's go open the chest. I find nothing but a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. Lay in bed. You lay in your bed and fall asleep to the light sound of wind blowing outside against the grass. You begin to hear whispers and chants. If you can't make anything of it, an image appears before you. A stone, glowing as if it were alive. The chants are getting louder as your vision grows in more detail. You reach toward the stone in your hand. As your finger makes contact, a clash of thunder rattles around you. Your clothing and skin start to flake away. Like dust in the wind, the particles flow into stone, sapping the life from your body. This isn't great. You feel pain that you've never experienced before, and the fear begins to flood all over you. You suddenly see yourself laying in bed, never to wake again. Nice. Okay. Good thing we saved there. I had a weird feeling laying in bed might cause something. Read my journal. Dear Journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are... Wait, so I can't go to sleep. That sucks. It just now hits me, like, I'll die if I go to bed today. The fuck do you do? Crops are growing with good health. Bethan is also doing quite well, never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Dear General, today was an unfortunate day. Someone broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment? Well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Not even me. I woke up one night to a foul smell that I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching around the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city and see what this is about. Let's go back outside. Go to the crops, and then we're gonna go into the pen. Oh my god. Well, there's my cow. I think. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as the growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand there, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot her on the ground. Grab a mushroom. Leave the pen. These are both bad. Oh shit. I grabbed a mushroom. As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn. You melt. Your body shrivels into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die. Eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Fuck, that's fucked up. Alright, go back outside. Go to the crops. Go to the pen. So yeah, there is the game. When you boot up the game, there is music that plays, but there doesn't appear to be music playing ever again. What's the water like? Looking for anything abnormal, you notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Fucking sucks, man. Follow the path. Ooh. You continue on the trail for a while until you see a cave off the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. Yeah, check out the cave. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to deathly blight found outside. Oh shit! Before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. You realize that you've made a terrible mistake even thinking that something helpful could be in here. Fight that fucking bear. You scan the ground and notice that there are numerous rocks you can grab and throw at the bear. You begin to do so as the bear approaches you. One after another, you throw rocks as hard as you can. Just throw rocks! Fuck. Doing it. The bear charges you as you bend over and grab another rock. Tackling you to the ground, the bear bites into your neck. Your body quickly goes limp and you die. Nice. This is cool. Alright, hold on. Leave the pen. Follow the path. Fuck that cave. It's such a bad decision, but I knew that, like, it'd be kind of funny. There's a broken wagon. Huh. Yeah, we'll save over that. Inspect the wagon. It's not ours, but you look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered around the seat, and you notice a key on the ground during your search. Huh. Wait, hold on. Maybe it's the key to my my shed for some reason. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach the bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. Now, let's save again now that we have the key. What do you want to do, man? The man that lives here is a kind fellow from what you recall. Maybe it's his home. Inspect the shack. You walk towards the structure and knock on the door. You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives here is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. You remember picking up a key from the wagon to use it on the door. Why? Oh, it's his key. That makes more sense than it being my key. Why would you just walk in? Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place. The room is a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Open trapdoor. What's the book say? You discover that this is his journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Today's trading went smoothly, thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently, there is a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch any from there. I guess your typical fishing rod wouldn't do the trick. But what can be done about that then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. These past couple of weeks have been really been rough on me. My trading business has gone under and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes. But that can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying there, and there's nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. Don't fall asleep. Oh wait, well, he wouldn't know that. You can't find the name. Can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you got chills running down your spine. There's something weird going on. There's a trap door. There's a lock keeping it closed. I unlock the hatch. Without thinking, you travel downward. Dude, you need to start walking down the steps leading below. The air attacks your body with a piercing cold. You notice immediately there's a woman chained to the wall. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. You feel darkness surround you as you stay in this awful place. Hey girl, you alright? You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. You there, let me out of here. The pressure of such a demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. Let me save here. What you got locked up to begin with? You'll never believe me even if I told you the truth. Try me. Something brought you here. Please have mercy on me. You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. As her arms become free, she moans in pain. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength and starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. Hello. Welcome to my personal space. I will now do you a favor. Oh. What seems to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. Man, this darkness is really make people look like shit. You feel a chilling grip of bone hands locked to your arms. Energy flees from your body and you fall to your knees. On your knees, bitch. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. It is unfortunate that your journey ends here. What's that called? Oh, the damsel in distress is the achievement. Oh, whoops! I didn't mean to do that. How do you? Shit. Okay, load game. You never believe me if I told you the truth. Please have mercy on me. Fuck you. I will not. No, don't go. With nothing else to interact with, you make your way up the stairs. As you exit, you hear the woman laugh behind you. Huh. It causes the shack to shake? Get the fuck out. You leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. Fuck out of here. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. La 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 la. After all that has happened, you feel as though you should take a moment to rest. You find a spot under a tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. Now, this world is, you can see, is going fuck crazy. Everything's turned into like, darkness is taking over everything, so probably shouldn't take a nap, but we will. Wait, pick out grass? Pick out the grass. Oh, the ground begins to shake as you pick up the grass blades. Before you can get up, roots from below sprout from the ground and wrap around your legs. What the fuck? Wait, so taking a nap's gonna be the right answer? Your jaw drops in horror as this tree has a face. No sound or scream escapes from your tongue as you tighten your grip of the roots. Squeeze what air is left from your body. Your adventure ends here. How unfortunate. Motherfucker. Oh, we get to deny her again. Okay. So, take a nap. She's still laughing. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. And my mind wanders as I save the game. You see a blurry image. God damn it. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. A bad feeling then overcomes you and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. You wake up and jump to your feet. looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seem well. You can't help but to feel fearful that something bad will happen if you stay here. Moving forward seems to be the only logical option now. Ah, splitting paths. Which way should you go? Go left. After continuing down the path for some time, you came to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up towards the nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? Down the path, follow the trail in the grass, go back to the path split. Continue. Wait, there's a trail of grass. Go that way. Ooh, Excalibur? Wait a minute, let's save again. Follow the subtle trail in the grass. You stumble upon what looks like a grave. Oh, it's a grave. Inspect the grave. You approach the grave. You took the sword with intrigue. Oh, hello. Before you touch my sword, Oh, I thought you were talking. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before an apparition. The sword, can I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in darkness. You know what? I'll try it. Before you can lay a finger on it, the spirit grabs your arm. God damn it. No one can trust me. The flesh just melts off my bones. Son of a bitch. What the hell? You can trust me, man. Hold on. Back away from the sword. You listen to the specter and leave the sword. Well, okay then. You pause to see that there is a lake nearby. The trail continues on to your right. Inspect the lake. You step near the lake and look down to it. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. There is something strange about it, as if it were calling to you. Well, sure it is. Dive in. What an idiot. Or does he want adventure? You close your eyes and jump into the lake. You open your eyes to see a stone sitting before you. You start to make your way towards it. Ah, fuck. Get out. A large fish comes into view. It quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. And we should save here. I love the art. Oh god, you try to leave the surface, but oh. Well, I saved before a death. That's unfortunate. You quickly find yourself helpless before the creature. You close your eyes as the giant fish rips your body apart with its teeth. You die a very painful death. Lols. You don't need a fishing permit. Damn, I thought I saved right before. Okay, continue on. Actually, it ain't so bad. So fuck that lake. Continue the trail. A faint trail comes to an end. There is a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large field of grass. Why not? Look at that shit. You stand before the large stones arranged in a shape of a circle. In the center is a stone in which what appears is some sort of slaughter hole. No doubt about it, something is meant to be placed there. Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, it's like a collecting items to go back to other areas, stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Look at this field. You find yourself gazing over the grass field with hills rolling off into the distance. Oh my god. I think I saw a unicorn. Like a legit, real unicorn. Disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help you with your quest. But there's clearly something wrong. Wait, my quest is just to find the next town. Which I clearly don't know where it is. If only there was a way to charm it. Huh, I guess I can't go that way. Unless I know how to charm a unicorn. Maybe someone back at the... let me see. Huh, so I guess let's just go down the path then. As a well. Oh god, a well. Let's save over this shitty save. There we go. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There is a stone well near the path. What's up with this well? You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there is a coin resting against the wall in the well. Of course there is. If possible, you feel that you should go down and take the coin. You lean over the edge of the well. There's no possible way you can obtain the coin by reaching it. With this in mind, you turn and climb down along the inner wall of the well. You take a few successful steps down, but your luck runs out. You misplace your foot and you fall. You die. Tumbling about, your body clashes against the stone walls. With a single knock on the head, you lose all consciousness of your accident. And with a splash, you fall into the water and you drown. Being unconscious underwater is fucking rough. That sucks. Continue on. Hey, that must be the next town. Walking over the hills of grass and grain, you reach the walls of Aramor? Aramor. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods for the farm. You discover the plague that has spread to your farm is also spread all the way here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Let's keep going. You have come a long way. You don't desire to turn back now. You march forward towards the tainted soil. This is a bad idea. Before you realize what had happened, wait, the death sound just happened. You sink completely under the ill soil. Darkness consumes you, your lungs struggle with air. Get fucked. You suffocate and die. The end. Damn. Alright, so let's go back to the trail. And I guess we'll go right then. Look at this. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area of the wall around the property. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Let's make the tree. Does this tree have a face? Hopefully not. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in it. You look and see something shiny in the hole. Ooh, shiny. Feeling around your hand, you find 3 knobs. One on the right, one in the center, one on the left. Just press random knobs. Oh, I don't know the combination. The knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, nothing happens. Okay, fuck this tree then. Huh. Yeah, this is a really fun, like, adventure game. It's really good. Wasn't really... Oh, here's the title screen. You approach a gate cautiously. Let's go right in. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. There's no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. There's a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. Oh boy. Let's inspect everything. What's the fountain look like? There's a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and the smell burns with every breath. You feel a slight pull towards the fountain as if it were calling for something. Really? Statue on the left. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand, the other with one finger pointed up towards the sky. Okay, you feel it best to leave the statue alone. How about this one? Hey, bro. Before you stands an old angel statue that has broke in many areas. With one hand, the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there are only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. Well, I feel like that's like a hint. You feel you should keep your distance. Okay. Alright, let's go enter the tower then. You reach, as you reach the doorknob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. Great. Huh, so... I feel like this is supposed to be a hint. Consumed by vines of thorn, angels holding a book in one hand. The other one pointed up. But then this one has 2 fingers up, right? Some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there are only 2 remaining fingers. I don't know. So, I wonder. I have one idea. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that actually worked. So 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Okay. You hear a rumbling of rocks on the ground as it starts to shift underneath you. Everything... Oh, let's save. Everything's popping off. Everything goes dark and you sink below the surface. The hole above you sealed... Oh. Oh, I thought I died. Oh, there's a bear in here. Like, fuck. You find yourself with no evident way out but the path before you into the darkness. Your only choice is to move forward. Great. 3 separate paths, huh? Let's save here. Let's go forward. Cautiously step forward to the darkness. Oh. Go right. You hear a subtle echo of rocks shifting rocks before you. Oh. Why? An eye appears before you as its gaze peers into the darkness. God damn it. Tentacles. Oh, please no. It pulls you about. You must resist as much as you can. Not sure what you should do. You continue to resist until you think of something. Your body begins to grow weak and your strength burns away. You suddenly feel yourself pulled to the ground and you are dragged about like a rag doll. Oh, this creature devours your body, leaving nothing behind. Motherfucker. I just want to be a hero. Go left. We're going through the darkness. And split paths. Go left. I'm going to go in a circle, though. Left and left. You move forward into the darkness. And I'm back to this? Let's go... Alright, I went forward here. Unless this is a new area. Oh, let's go right. Where do you go? Left. You walk towards the darkness, not sure what lies beyond. Which do you choose? Let's go left. Oh, damn it. Huh. Go forward? Oh, this again. Wait, what did I chose right before. Let's go left. Oh, I died again. God damn it. Well, shit. So going forward is a death trap. Alright, let's go right and right. Let's see what that takes us. Oh, okay. The passage soon ends with an enlarged mushroom sitting in front of you. A steady river of water flows between you and the mushroom. What's up with this mushroom? You walk towards the mushroom as if there's something more that meets the eye. Walking forward, you step into the water. To your dismay, your foot hits no bottom and you fall in. You reach and grab hold of the edge of the surface, but your body freezes stiff. I'm dead. Without any sense of touch and warmth, your lifeless body sinks into the darkness. The achievement's figures. Figures. Well, shit. I'm stuck down here. So wait, so let me just confirm something. Going forward always results to this. I can't go back. I have to die. Like, he has his fists up. I just put him up. Those fucking tentacles. It's bullshit. Preferences. So right does that. Left doesn't do anything. But what about left, right? You struggle forward as a way before it becomes completely dark. You notice that there is a light off in the distance and you continue to make your way forward. Oh, I made it. Eventually you make it to some sort of concrete room. Turning around, you see a hole in the wall where you came in from. Your guess is that it wasn't part of the initial design. You turn towards to see a door. There be little to nothing in the room. You notice You decide to move on through the doorway. Some shit in here. Look at this shit. You find yourself in what looks like a basement. You turn about to discover that in each direction there is a door. Boxes of supplies and debris litter the floor and corners of the room. You notice that there are several markings on doors and floor, some of which scare you. You got a bad feeling about this place. Enter the door behind you. Why? Inspect supplies. You walk about the room, browsing through the dust-covered storage. You find some rope in one of the boxes. It feels strong to the touch and has minimal wear. Okay. Is there anything else? You found nothing of value. Okay. Wait, let me just inspect that again just so I could save with the rope. Okay. Try that middle shitty door. You enter the room full of metal cages. Before you is a hallway marked with questionable markings. You don't like the feeling that you have about this place. Whatever was in these cages surely did not like being locked up. You notice that there is an animal in a cage left of the room. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Oh, it's dead. That's sad. You cautiously walk down the hallway, entering a room with 2 cell doors. Fuck. That looks like a mixture of things, not just a hound. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move and can surely be the end of you. Realizing that you're not prepared for a moment like this, you slowly back away towards the other room. To your dismay, the dog follows your every movement. God damn it. You don't survive long and die a painful death. Who's the good boy? Looks like a Bray Wyatt mask, like that thing. What's in here? Wait, that's in the left room? Looks just like the last room. Oh, I don't want to be here again. Wait. It sucks you can't go back and load. Okay, or at least we know how to get back there. So left and then right. Yeah. Okay, we're back here. So let's go to the right door. What would this? You enter a small room. There is a large cauldron in the center of the room with wood wrestling beneath. There is nothing on the shelves, as if someone cleaned out this place. You look into the pot and find nothing. With nothing else inside, you exit the room. Okay, so, alright. So I have a rope. Can that help me fight that thing? Why? It's like nothing secret to click on. Like, that's what I feel like is gonna happen. Alright, let's save here, and if this doesn't work, that'll end the quick look. But this game is actually a lot of fun. Like, it's actually really cool. Alright, go forward. I got this rope. Go right. I got a rope. Wait. Pulls you about, you resist as much as you can. Your body begins to... Oh. Huh. Devours my body. Maybe... Alright, you know what? Hold on. Let's see... No, you have to go... Wait, let me check one more thing, and then that'll be it. So... Alright, we go right. There was this other option, which was... Yeah, okay. Alright, you're gonna go enter the door behind you. Ah, okay, you walk up the steps. You enter a large room. The air is polluted with dust and a spider web covers the walls and ceiling. Where should you go now? Go outside. Far door, downstairs, upstairs. Huh. God. Well, you know what? Actually, I think I'm going to end the quick look right here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to check this game out yourself, if you want to see more, I guess let me know. I'm going to save. Actually, I'll just reload one of these saves, but if you guys want to see more. But that was Disturbed. That was really cool. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and Let me know if you want to see more, if you want to see other games like this in the future. Feel free to suggest some. I've gotten messages from you guys from like Twitter and Facebook and stuff, and I definitely appreciate that. So other than that, I hope you guys are having a great night, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.